Yay Media Group.
Hey guys, it's Stephanie.
I'm Trey.
This is your weekly dose of BS.
I think Bravo really hit the nail on the head with their rollout for Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
How is it? I've not watched it. Is it good?
I watched, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like half watched episode 1, but I've been hearing all about it. And here's what I think Bravo did right with this rollout. 1, we have two familiar faces actually. We have a girl from The Bachelorette, one of the two. But we have Dolores.
Oh, Dolores is on Rhode Island?
Dolores is on Rhode Island.
Oh my God, that's very smart.
She is kind of anchoring the group a little bit, but she's just kind of there for the rollout, I think. So she's on the first episode. She's been in all the press stuff. I think she's kind of a friend of. She looks just like one of the other girls in this show, and it come to find out they had the same plastic surgeon and used the same dentist for their veneers and all this stuff. But she has a vacation home in Rhode Island. So her and her fiance spent a lot of time there. So she was on the show because Jersey was on pause for so long. So I think that's number 1 is they gave us a familiar face, someone that we already like on another show that was not airing.
I've not watched Rhode Island, but I used to watch like, oh my gosh, Bachelor in Paradise or whatever it is, like that, the little spinoff. Mm-hmm. And the married couple was like so... What is the girl's name? Ashley
yes.
And oh God, I should know her husband's name. Ashley, I forget her. Her last name was like Lanciotti something at one point. Ashley and Jared. Did you ever watch it when they were on? Mm-hmm. Okay, it was so good. Like whenever you watched it though, you were literally like screaming at the TV. She was always crying. She was like in love with Jared. Jared was really not about her like at all. Whenever they were filming this, and you were always like at the TV, like, girl, just like move on to this man's never. But you know what? She made proof that if you just stick it out long enough, like eventually you can get your man, I guess. But now they have like kids, but it's so sweet because I think everybody who has ever watched The Bachelor, like, remembers her. She's just good TV. And also everyone's just super happy that she finally got the man of her dreams. Like she was in love with that man. Like in love with him.
I think what else they've done right is they rolled this in, like this filmed as Real Housewives. Salt Lake City also filmed as Real Housewives. And I think Beverly Hills was the only other city that like going into it, they knew what they were going to be. So they had the entire cast on Watch What Happens Live right after the first episode aired and kind of introduced everyone to the world. I think Bravo they did this one right.
Yes.
It feels a lot like Jersey because you have those Jersey like kind of Boston accent. There's very thick accents. But it's just like Jersey in like a much better, classier, prettier setting.
Oh, because Rhode Island's beautiful.
Gorgeous. Yeah. So here's to the cast. So we have Alicia, her and her husband own a chain of restaurants in Rhode Island, whatever. Rosie, she is a TV news anchor and traffic reporter in Rhode Island. Ashley was on Bachelor in Paradise with her now husband. Liz, who looks a lot like Dolores, her and her husband own a dispensary. So she's known as the cannabis queen of Rhode Island.
Oh my God.
And then you have Rula. She is the managing partner and wealth manager for a big financial group. And then you have Kelsey, who is a makeup artist / escort who has been with her boyfriend for like 17 years.
Well, she's an escort, like in what way?
Like you can pay her to go to dinner with you. So someone found, I don't know if she's still doing it, but someone found her price sheet from not too long ago.
Lord.
And it was like $2,700 for her to do like a wine and cheese tasting with you. It was $1,000 for a dinner, or like $3,000 for like dinner and dessert. So she met this man. She is in a non-monogamous relationship with her longtime boyfriend, who is the son of a very famous and well-loved judge in Rhode Island. and she said that he has like multiple girlfriends, and he will basically spend like 1/4 of the year with each girlfriend. So like beginning of the year, he goes to Miami to spend his time with that girlfriend. And I think that kind of all unfolds the season as to like how that's really affected. She's 30 years old. She just turned 30. So I think she also might be one of the youngest.
Well, I mean,
housewives.
I guess if she doesn't mind, that's one thing. But I just think that's so abusive as a woman
She
for a
kind of
man
started-
to do that to somebody else. I really do. It's just my opinion. So if you are, have multiple boyfriends and whatever, if your person has multiple people, that's one thing. I just think it's a form of, I think it's abusive. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
To put somebody through that, it's very selfish. And then you have to also worry, are they giving me STDs? Like there's so much that, but I mean, I guess if that's the life that she wants, that's fine. But hopefully it's what she wants.
Well, so that's kind of, it
and
seems like
not all she can get from this person.
Based on this first episode, it kind of seems like that's where her story's going to go, because she kind of shared that now that she's like not in her 20s anymore, she's like, I don't know that I want someone that has other people. So I think that's a part of the story. All right, we can take a break real quick. We'll be right back and we'll finish this recap of Rhode Island. All right, so next up we have Joellen. She and her husband own a medical device sales company. There's rumors that her and her husband are swingers as well. So I guess that's just like a thing in Rhode Island. And then you have Dolores. And Dolores is the friend of the show for season 1. But Dolores is the perfect person to bring this cast in, because Dolores has always been the voice of reason on New Jersey. And she's never been a villain.
Yeah.
And if she says something and she's yelling at somebody, she's usually right. She's got a point. Mm-hmm. She's the perfect person to intro this in. But kind of with this, they've also started rolling out the press for New Jersey, which is coming back. So it's Dolores, Teresa, and Melissa are the only 3 returning cast members.
Wait,
Dolores,
for Jersey. Teresa, and Melissa.
Yes.
So they did not choose one over the other.
I think they held out until Teresa and Melissa said, all right, fine.
Yeah,
We've spent enough of our money from the last season. We're ready to
It's time.
Make this happen again.
Yeah, they need to just make up. I mean, that's what the audience, I think, wants at this point. Just make up. Just
also respectfully
move on.
And
your family.
There's more to life than money, but not when you're Teresa, who consistently has tax issues. They are making millions of dollars, Teresa and Melissa respectively, filming that show. At some point, you say, okay, I'm going to get by because I am making a lot of money and I need to keep my job.
Or you could say, we are going to make up because we are family, and
which they're never going to do that.
Way too short to, I don't know. I just feel like if you're family, you need to figure it out. Like no matter what way you do it, go to intensive therapy. But like if you're family, make up. I think just for that alone.
But let me tell you what's going to piss me off. If they start out this new season and they're just like, we're good. We're good. Yep, all's good. No. I want to know, how did we get here? Yeah. How did we get to the point to where you're both comfortable enough to film this show again? Don't play me.
So who did they take? So who's not on?
Margaret.
Oh, Margaret. Okay, because I haven't heard from New Jersey.
Jennifer Aiden.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of her name, but I can see her face. Who was the other one that was like Teresa's puppet?
Teresa's puppet. I don't know.
Yeah, basically the rest of them were gone.
Yeah. So do you think they kept the right 3 people?
I think that Dolores is the only person that could hold, and I think Dolores is going to hold that showdown. Dolores is going to get the center star because there's not a chance in hell that Bravo would give either Melissa or Teresa the ego bump to put them in the center. So Dolores is going to be center star or center whatever they are. What are they?
They are, God, it's been so long, guys. I know it's horrible.
What do they hold?
Look it up, Trey. Do they hold a drink maybe? Or no? New Jersey? What is New Jersey? I don't even know what they hold. I have no idea.
Wait. They don't hold anything.
They don't?
Surely they've held something. Not the past few photos.
Maybe not.
No.
Okay.
They've never held anything.
Okay.
Yeah, they just stand there.
Oh. I kind of like that.
Anyways, Dolores is going to be in the center. I think Dolores is going to keep the show moving regardless of what's going on with those two. And I think that's exactly what Bravo needed. I do think they picked the right three. I think that Margaret would probably only exacerbate the issues. Jennifer, you had a long run, girl. You're time. Good.
Yeah.
Who was the other girl?
Blonde hair, right?
Yeah.
I can just see her.
Why can't I think of her name?
Okay, but she's no longer.
Someone's listening to this in their car right now, screaming her name at the radio.
Yelling,
I just
and
know it.
I'm horrible. I can't think of her name. But I know what she looks like. But again, I really haven't watched.
It's gonna drive me nuts. She was the fan of the show. She was a fan, and then she became like a cast member.
I bet you that happens a lot.
Wait, this is gonna drive me nuts.
Did you find her?
Jackie.
Jackie. Okay, Jackie
Goldschneider.
Okay,
that one. Yeah, she's gone, and that's okay.
Have you watched Beverly Hills?
Yeah. I'm Team Dorit, I think.
Yeah, I have not seen anything. The only thing I've seen is stuff about her spending from the little clips.
Which is no one's business.
I'm just...
Another one that's making millions of dollars filming this show, so like, who really cares that she bought a mini Kelly with her book advance? What I am... more than anything versus Team Dorit or Kyle, which I think Kyle's doing her job. They're just showing a little too much of Kyle doing her job, to be honest with you. Like, I'm sure this is what happens every season. Kyle knows how to move the story along, but they're not editing out the parts that, won't make her look bad. But like, she keeps like circling back, but I just know whenever she's circling back, there's a producer holding a phone up saying like,
yes,
get back to this point. So she's doing that.
You know too much, yeah.
I love that we have Erica activated, and they just brought back 2018 Erica. Erica doesn't give a fuck, and she is going after Dorit, and I like that.
Here's the deal. I thought for many years that they needed to kind of split that group up a little. Like it was almost like a little too them against the world.
Yeah.
So it probably makes for better TV, but I kind of get Dorit too, like with her, if she is overspending or whatever, because it's hard. It's got to be hard to go from like how she was. Because I mean, the girl would wear like head to toe Chanel, head to toe. Like she was probably one of the more, like cast members that spent the most, I would say, right? And I mean, I don't think you can just cut that off. I think she's probably struggling with being living a different way.
I've got two thoughts on this.
Okay.
One, I think, so PK for a while wasn't paying the mortgage to kind of spite her, but their finances are still connected.
Okay.
So I think part of her is like, I'm going to buy things very strategically that I can sell one day if I need to, because I don't know how this divorce is going to play out. Two, I think that Kyle has no business talking about this, and Dorit brought this up, because Kyle and Mauricio still share finances, and I think that's a big part of why they're not divorced. And Kyle spends 6 figures every month, and Dorit has confidently said that, and I think Dorit confidently knows that.
She does?
Yes.
Oh my God.
On Mauricio's Amex.
Oh my God.
One, if I was Kyle, I'm not getting divorced either. This is great. We're doing well. But also, don't worry, keep my bank account out of your mouth. If your ex-husband / still current husband is paying your Amex bill, don't worry about my finances.
Yeah, so that's what everyone's worried about.
They're like, don't worry about what I'm spending.
Oh my gosh, yeah. No, it's crazy. That's the only thing I've seen though. So I'm like, wait, I think this is the fight of the season. It
took a long time for us to get here though, let me tell you what.
Is she overspending or not? I think when it comes to clothes and stuff, whatever, when it comes to like homes and taxes, like take care of business first. But
I don't think she's overspending. I think she was overspending 3 seasons ago.
Yeah.
When everything was Chanel.
Yeah. That's the hard thing. That show shifted so much. And when you're on that, especially that franchise, because whenever Housewives first started, people were not spending money like that. I mean, maybe Teresa, whenever she was like buying furniture, but I don't think people were really doing glam, and they weren't spending a fortune on clothes. I don't remember watching and thinking, wow, they always look just amazing, right? In the earlier seasons of Housewives.
There was a party that Rachel threw recently, And she invited like some of her like fashion friends over, and then obviously all the ladies. And there was one lady that walked in that's like one of her fashion friends, and Rachel was like, "Oh my God, how did you get that? Like that was just in the runway." And she was like, "Girl, I got it from Albright." And I was like, "Ah!" And if you don't know what Albright is,
that's where Trey and I used to go.
Albright is this fashion library, and it's in the most beautiful home in West Hollywood.
Yeah.
Or no, it's in what is that neighborhood? Beverly, Wilshire?
It was like in the hills. It was in the
hills. There was no cell phone service because you had to like call the Uber from inside the house because there was no service. It's in a very nice neighborhood. Like this is like a $40,000 a month rental home, and inside this house, it's full of like couture.
Yes.
And like the most insane clothes you've ever seen, and they rent it for like productions or films or just anything that need like red carpet stuff too.
Oh yeah.
But that's where we got a few of Stephanie's outfits from. So when they said that, I was like, aha, Albright.
Oh my gosh, we killed it.
It was
with our
we would
stuff,
fly to LA and get stuff, but what was it? What was your last trip that you did?
Well, that would be Oklahoma. There's no way I got stuff from Albright from Oklahoma. But whenever we went to the one with the Carrie's family thing.
Yes. Rented all this stuff from Albright, and it was like, I think you paid maybe like a couple $1,000s for like I had $50,000 worth of. It was insane.
The best clothes. I mean, you could get jackets. You could get
anything.
Like these insane. You could get like a $20,000 dress and pay like $600 to rent it. It was amazing for something like that. I think a lot of the ladies on that show do what we did.
I know Lisa Rinna did because she would talk about it, and there was some stuff that she would wear that was like custom Tom Ford, and it's like they only had it there.
Yeah, so I've seen stuff like that they've worn that I've seen at Albright. I think a lot of them
do
that,
smart.
Which is so I would do it. I mean, I did it in Dallas, but I also kept it very close to my chest because I didn't want the rest of the cast members to know what I was doing, because then it's not so special. But I mean, but we really.
It was worth the time and money to fly to LA, get the stuff, bring it back.
Yeah.
With the amount of money you were saving.
Did they have one in New York too?
They did.
What was the place? They had an Albright in New York too.
And that was nice because when you'd go for press, you could just walk in and get fitted and then
just on your merry way. Yeah, it was great. So I love that. I mean, that's Dorit. That's what Dorit should do. Just go to Albright, girl. It's so great. It's amazing.
Well, that's our insider tip for the day.
Yes. So if you live there, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Find it and you'll be the best dressed friend.
But you can't just like get in. We had to like create like a fake stylist email for me.
You were a stylist. You were my fake stylist. We were very smart. We were very, very smart. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you guys so much for listening and supporting. You can follow me at Steph Holman on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
You can follow me at Trey_Stewart. You can follow our podcast, the BS Podcast, and you can watch us on YouTube at Weekly Dose of BS.
Bye.